Good morning, guys. Accidental Master Student here. Today I'm going to talk about masks, and I'm going to do two videos. I'm going to do one that talks about surgical masks and fabric masks and the struggles we have when we wear glasses with these masks. And then I'm going to do a second video that talks about N95 masks. But I'm just waiting for one product to come on the mail before I do that one. So the first thing that we're going to talk about is fabric masks and surgical masks. As you guys know, super exciting times in public health, and I'm doing my master's on public health. So Dr. Fauci and was talking about double masking and his opinion on that. So we addressed that, and also Biden just signed an executive order, and he kind of created this 100-day mask challenge where you wear your mask in specific places, especially in federal buildings. So let's talk about it really quickly. Different types of masks that you're going to see out there. Your surgical mask. This one is black, but super fashion. But you have them normally, they're blue or yellow if you get them from a hospital or somewhere like that. Then you have your fabric masks. Like this one is my favorite for glasses, just because they fit really close to your face and there's nothing around it. And on better days, it kind of works against the fogging of the glasses, but then after a while it doesn't. So, but we'll address that. Then you have the ones that are fabric that kind of emulate the surgical masks. And on these ones, you could put filters in. And this one I made myself. I didn't put a filter pocket, but you could put a filter pocket on this one. And then you just have the regular cotton masks. This one is super cute with emoji. But you have this one. As you can see, when I put the masks, my glasses are either inside or outside, and then they kind of fall off. So what do we do about that? Very clear. I will address that. But really quickly, Dr. Fauci was talking about double masking. They asked him. So what happens is, what he said is, his opinion is that if you have a fabric mask, whichever it is, this kind, or there's many patterns out there. If you put the surgical mask on first, and then you put this one over it, more is more, I guess, what he was saying. This is the same as if you were to get a fabric mask and put a filter inside. Same type of idea. But here, it's just outside of the mask. So you will have double masking. Okay? So that's what it was talking about. It's not endorsed by the CDC yet, but I'm sure it's coming at some point, especially because we have those new strains of COVID. Okay? So now, really quickly, a lot of people do not like to wear masks because it's touching my nose and it's touching my mouth all the time. That doesn't feel good. So I went online and I purchased two things that right now people is buying. So I wanted to try them and see what happens. So the first one is this one. It comes in packs of 3 or 5, and sometimes I think 10. So this one, basically the idea is that you put it, see already, if you have glasses, this is kind of cumbersome, but you put it here, you put it like that, you put the fabric, the surgical mask over it, and if you see, the surgical mask has little pleats, and this has a little knobby that you kind of hook on the pleat. That's a fabulous idea. So my first struggle was getting my little knobby here to get into that pleat, and it goes in very good, but once I put it down to put it on, it fell because this is flat and this is rounded. So when you do that, it will automatically go like that. So that was the first issue. I said, no problem, let's just try it. So I used it in 2 different occasions. I used it to go to the stores. I'm just walking around, I'm not talking, I'm just purchasing what I need and then going home. So I put this on, and first of all, with my glasses, it was kind of weird. So I had to kind of move it around and play with it. But once I found a place, instead of taking this, hooking the little, I'm going to call them knobbies, the little knobbies into the pleat, and then putting it on like this, that was cumbersome. So I just kind of went like this, kind of did, the whole ear thing and put it on. And then I worked with moving it around. Glasses get in the way. This is kind of weird. And then you have to kind of move it around. So it was, and then by the time I did that, look where the mask and this protection ended up. So if you don't have glasses, it's a lot easier than if you have glasses. The issue with me is like, well, you can take your glasses off. If I don't have my glasses on, I cannot see. So I couldn't even do this without glasses. That's pretty sad, but that's the reality of life. So, but once I said, I'm going to try it. So I put it on. The biggest thing was my glasses kept falling off and some like to the ground, and like I'll be walking and it's super embarrassing. So, but this stayed in place. So that was a plus, right? Sometimes the good thing I like about this is that they came with these. And you've seen this, you put this and you loop here. And then this goes around your head to hold it so your ears don't get hurt. The only way I got it to work for me and stay in place was using this. On the tightest one, just putting it around. So it just kind of holds it to your face around, okay? So that's one. Beautiful. I'm like, okay, I could deal with the glasses thing. The only thing is like I'm not supposed to be touching my face as much, right? Okay. I took it to work. I'm like, let's see what happens at work. So I took it to work. I had the same challenges, but the only difference is like at work, because I'm a clinical educator, as soon as I, like I put it on and I don't know, within an hour of me using it, I'm talking, because I'm talking, it kept going down. So that's not good at a hospital when you're teaching something. So if you have a job that you talk a lot and you're going to be talking, this is not going to be even. With this, holding it tight to my face, it will move down, okay? So this is not, and then the glass situation happens. So this, if you don't have any glasses and you're going to just wear it to go to the store, or you're going to wear it and you're not going to be talking a lot, this works just fine. So just in case if you're interested in that one. Then the other one that I found was this one. Let me see. And this one is like all the rave in a lot of places. So let me put this out here. Again, it's the same concept, but this one has this. Wow, right? And it has like this thing, right? So the same idea. On this one though, and it just kind of goes like that. But this one, you just put the loop inside of it. And I'll kind of show you really quickly. You just put the loop in here. And I was like super excited. I'm like, this is not going to move at all. So you have kind of like, it looks like that, right? So then you put that on your mouth. You put it around. Again, with the glasses, it's a little bit cumbersome. And then you kind of have to do this and put it there, okay? And then if you want, because I had this from the other one, and a lot of people have this, or they have their caps with the buttons, then you could just kind of put it tighter to your face that way, right? So I like this one because it stayed in place. The only problem is this little thing here, right? And it kind of falls above your lip, but it's touching your lip. So if your issue is not having something that is touching your face, then that's already going to be touching your upper lip. I could get over that. The problem though, again, is when I'm teaching, if I'm talking a lot, this kept like pushing my nose down, and like at the end, maybe like 2 hours in, I'm like this. So it's just like, it was just uncomfortable. And then like this thing ended up like in between my lips. It was just kind of gross. Again, if you're not going to be talking a lot and you don't mind something touching your tip, then this is kind of like, but it's good because like, it doesn't matter. You take it off. It's good. So that's that. Again, for people with glasses, super difficult because of the fogging, and then your glasses moving around, and it's either like too tight on your face or like it's too loose and they fall. So, but this is that. So I'm like, there has to be something. There is something. So my daughter, actually, my 11-year-old, told me about like the nerd stick or something like that. So I ordered this online. So it's like a waxy tube, looks like Carmex. So you basically like put it on your glasses like this, and when you put it on, like the wax kind of keeps them from falling. That's good when your glasses are in full contact with your nose at all times. With the mask, this like your glasses sit up a little bit or sit too low or too, So for me, for my preference, this did not work again, because since I talk so much at work, like everything keeps moving. I also thought like if I put this on here so it could stick to my skin, but again, with the talking and moving my face, it did not work. Okay, so for the purpose of the mask, I use this just alone, because you see I keep doing this. My glasses are old, so they're a little bit stretched. So if I put this right now and I'm just working with no mask on, perfect. It works perfect. So another thing that I saw, and I actually thinking, because I used one pair and I can't find it, and these are gold to me. Like from now on, I cannot be without these. So these, they call them anchor glasses straps. Again, I will put a link to all these products. So it's these little things. So I got, when I bought it, the bag comes with, with 3 pairs. And it has a black one, a clear one, and a brown one. So basically what you do, and I can barely see, but you will put them really quickly. Like I wish I was like super technically savvy, like with videos and stuff, so I have different angles of showing, but that's just a student and so I don't have all that. But basically it looks like this. Super nerdy, but I love it, right? And basically what you do is you put them on, right? And it's holding, like, I don't know if you can see it, but it's holding behind your ear. So even if you have your mask like this, your glasses will not fall off, no matter what you do. So I'm looking at my hair in the camera and it's reversed. So no matter what you do, they don't come off. The only difficulty, there's always a difficulty with everything. Nothing is perfect. So, and I'm willing to oversee that. So the only difficulty with this, it takes a little bit of getting used to, is that when you're working, like if you want, my prescription is super difficult. So if I want to take my glasses off, like I could take them off, but like at work, I wear my hair up in a ponytail. So like it would, but if I try to put them back on, you see how it's like on the way. So I kind of have to like kind of stretch it and like move my ear around and kind of accommodate. But I'm used to oversee that, because for me, the value of these is that when I'm working with a patient and helping a nurse, my glasses don't fall anywhere near the bed or the patient. So this, for me, I'm willing to oversee that and overlook that. So this is a very great find. I love it, and that I'm going to keep using forever. Okay, so I have that. Then another thing that I found, the last thing, is I normally clean my glasses because I'm always pulling them up. With this, I don't have that problem anymore. So I always, in the morning before I leave, I clean my glasses with like wet wipes. And I love this brand. It's Prince and Spring, and I'll put a link. These are really good to clean with. I found these a couple of years ago, and I always buy them all the time now. So these are really good to clean, but these are wet. So something I found for fogginess is, because that's something I don't think we can get rid of with masks and and glasses. So something that I found that really works is this, and it's just doing research and just trying. It's Loocid Eyeglass Anti-Fog Wipes, and it comes like this, and I will put a right. So these are beautiful. So what happened with this? They come in little. There's 30, and they come in a little wipe pack like that. So what you do with this is you wipe and you clean the inside and the outside of your glasses, and your glasses don't fog. And I'm telling you, they do not. So the first day I got them, so I cleaned my glasses with this in the morning before leaving the house, and then I wiped with this. I wanted to see how long they lasted with the anti-fog. I'm thinking a couple of hours. So my glasses lasted with anti-fog situation until the next day. So in the morning at 8 o'clock, I used it. I used it all day. I had masks, I had face shields, and I would I actually blew hot air in the glasses, and they didn't fog. It was beautiful. The only thing is, the only reason they lasted just until the next morning is because the next morning I had smudges in my glasses, so I had to clean them. So I used this wet wipe. So this will last anti-fog until you have to clean your glasses again. So if you put it on and 2 hours later you clean your glasses with a wet wipe or even with a dry wipe, you're taking this product off. So you're going to have to reapply. But if you do not clean your glasses all day, it will last. Okay, so this is really good. I've been using them and I have no issues with them. I love them. So I think I'm going to keep using these until this whole situation is under control and we could go to some sort of normalcy. But I really like this. One thing though, you have to let it dry, because this week I cleaned my glasses and I did not let them dry, and I did this right away. So because it was wet with this and then I put this, it didn't work that good. If you clean it with a wet wipe, you have to let them dry 100%. Then you will use this, let them dry, and then they will last forever. So I think that's all I had for today for the masks. So again, mask up, 6 feet of distance, social distancing, super important, even if you get your vaccination. If you are in Maricopa County, we are doing groups 1A and 1B. 1C hasn't started yet. So again, listen to the CDC, listen to science, Dr. Fauci. Thumbs up. So again, I hope this helps you with the 100-day mask challenge that Biden just put out there, and let's have fun with it. Bye.